All right.
So we're going to talk about business investments that pay as we talk about how you can make money while marketing, how to make purchases for your business with a purpose, and how to build business relationships while making money and in the best investments that pay for your business. All taking place on the best part of your day, which is right here on Blind Guy,
His wife,
Their Life
live.
So let's start the show with our Real Talk Within Topic designed intro.
Let's go.
It's another episode of a Blind Guy.
His wife,
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together we're letting you into our life
Live.
We're here for you every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hump day, bang to Friday.
See, that's what I was waiting for. I knew you were going to do that bang, bang, and all of that
I
good
forgot
stuff.
3 bangs. Bang, bang, bang to Friday.
Why did I encourage you?
So
Anyway.
today we're talking about business investments that pay, how you can make money marketing, how you can actually make purchases for your business with a purpose and build business relationships, all while making business investments that pay. And we're going to do that by taking you inside the Umoja Festival in Portsmouth, Virginia.
So this is a great way to recap how we use our business to pay us. How we invest in our business to pay us, I should say. Because of course your business should pay you. Otherwise, you might want to look at your business plan, revamp some things, get some training, and we do those things as well. Do all of those things, but today we're just going to give you 3 tips. Good tips about how to really invest in your business and get a payoff, get a payback, all of those things. What's the first one you want to jump into?
We're talking about making money while marketing. Now, historically, festivals have served several purposes. Most people think about festivals as celebrating a season or some kind of celebration or maybe some kind of religious aspect. However, the main reasons behind festivals historically has been building community and encouraging commerce. Those are the main reasons for actually having festivals.
Now, building community, we definitely do that. This particular photo here is from the Umoja Festival, where we opened the festival over the weekend. And then after we opened, we had a whole area set up in this tent. I'm going to go through some of the pictures, but what I do want to show is how we make money while marketing. We have our photo frame here.
Well,
people can stand right behind it.
Making money first, because we actually, in these situations, the festivals that we actually paid as contracted presenters to be there, but we're not just
well
there.
I was trying to show them community, because a lot of people were taking pictures, videos. They were like in the tent helping out. These were adults, they were children. But go ahead, Corey.
Like we were saying, like she's showing you the pictures and all of the things that we had at our tent. We're there being paid to actually promote ourselves further, to get more clients, to sell products and services, and to make more money than aside from the contract payments that we got for being at the festival.
Corey, I got you on video chilling. Everybody else in the circle was working. You were barely doing anything until towards the end. So yeah, this is how you do it. You get paid. Let other people do the work.
Now, with that being said, when you go to an event like a festival, or whether it's a festival, whether it's a networking event, whether it's a trade show, there's some things that you need to have in place. Signage, business cards, and samples of the things that you present or sell.
Everybody has heard of Canva by now. You all, if you are not using Canva, Google Canva. Go to YouTube, stay on YouTube, learn about Canva. I'm going to show you what we've done. This simple card right here. First of all, it's a business card, but it's a vertical business card. So of course, you all are watching Blind Guy, his wife, Their Life Live. So when people would come up, we would give them our Blind Guy, his wife, Their Life business card designed on Canva. But on the other side, because we were there representing our nonprofit organization, the 501c3, Atumpan Edutainment, so they could find us either way. And I've upgraded these cards so that QR code, they can scan that, it'll take them right to the website. So one side, it'll take them to our Atumpan Edutainment website. The other one, Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life website. Also signs at the festival. If you notice in this particular picture, our Atumpan Edutainment sign is right behind the lady taking a picture. So let me see if I can find it Let's see if we can move her over. Nope, let me go back the other way. Look, now that I'm looking for the sign, I can't find it. Now, I did show you all it's there in the back, right behind this young lady. You notice iTunes Pond Entertainment right there in the back. Another thing with branding, we all have on the same clothes. So that lets people know that, oh, okay, they're all together. Here's one with the iTunes Pond Entertainment banner up. We also have a tablecloth.
That was designed in Canva as well, right?
This one, you know what? This is an older banner. I don't think it was designed in Canva, but we've designed other banners in Canva because Canva sells the banner stand and everything.
Canva is the way to go to create signage for your company. But again,
that's how you can make money while you're marketing.
If you're at a trade show, whether you're a paid presenter at a festival or a conference, you can always have signage that people can know how to find you.
These are really good. Tablecloths. So these are all great investments that pay you because people now know where to find your business, how to find your business. So if you want to invest in your business and be sure that you get a return on that investment, yes, invest in signage. Use software that's easy, right? We just mentioned Canva. That's very easy. Vistaprint is the OG. Everybody uses that. So we've used them in the past as well. They still work. They still deliver in everything. And then, of course, tablecloths. We actually had a local person to create shirts for us with our logo on them, as well as tablecloths. And those tablecloths we've had for, oh my goodness, at least 8 years. At least 8. I'll say that. Okay. Yes. You know, we tell age by the children. By the children. So let's go to the next one. Purchase with a purpose. My favorite part, shopping at the festival.
Now, when you go to a festival, we know it's all about food, fun, and then finding bargains. But it's not all about just going out to shopping just for the sake of shopping to look fly. But it's also about when we go out there, if you're a business person or you have a business, it's a way for you to go out there and find the products and services that you might need to fuel your business. And we found that we can actually find some good things that we use for logistical purposes and for practical purposes. So we're going to show you some of the things that we purchased. We're going to start off.
No, I actually want to start with what we were saying earlier about branding, because since we opened the festival, that meant that our dancers and performers, they all had on the same thing, right? And so once we opened, we still had those clothes on. So even when the kids were no longer working and they were in the gamer bus, because
the gamer bus was great because they were paid to be there. But they were we'll talk about how they were there to build relationships as well.
Yes.
So yeah, the gamer bus was awesome for several reasons.
But this way people knew that, oh, you're the performers, you're with iTunes Pond, you all opened the show. They would ask about, hey, who are you? Where are you? They could point, and then our performers could point those people with the inquiries towards our tent. Or tents, because we had a few tents.
And the clothing, the attire that they had on, you actually purchased at a festival. Correct?
I did. That's the best way to do it. Purchase with a purpose. We purchased these from different traders and whatnot. So that way, whenever I'm at a festival, I'm always looking at clothing and garb that we can use later, that's comfortable. Even the cowrie shell belts that they have on with those shirts, those cowrie shell belts as well. So yes, and you know what? The news or somebody was there with the camera guy. I meant to ask him when we would air. Anyways, that's a whole nother deal. But
again, that's another way of marketing. If you ever see a news camera, you're out at a trade show, festival, or event that you're presenting at, make sure you get yourself in front of that camera doing something interesting to them that's going to cause people to want the camera crew to stop and focus on you.
Absolutely. So Corey, I know that speaking of purchase with a purpose and marketing, this is like another business investment that kind of merges both of those. One of our performers, she sells books, her son sells books. She was getting paid to perform with us. She was also getting paid because people were buying their books. So that's a way to market, make money, invest in yourself. She was like, hey, I can work this festival with you all. How can it work for me? So if you have an opportunity, find out, can you bring your own merchandise?
There you go.
Yeah, go ahead, Corey. I know you're itching to show the purchases.
So we did make several purchases, and again, a lot of it was because it's fly, but it's also practical and logistical when it comes to the operation of our business. Now, LaQuita Marie, she's got some fancy neck pieces that she wears, some signature necklaces that she wears, and it's about her looking good, but it's also a signature statement because it becomes a conversation piece. People will walk up to her after presentations that I love the necklace. Where'd you get it from? And what is it? And she talks about she can talk about the symbolism of the necklace. She can talk about what it means to, where she purchased it from, what country it may have come from. And then that's a way to say, well, let me hand you one of my business cards, because if you're interested in, we have a lot more things that we can that we have to offer, and that's just a good segue. It becomes a segue into a conversation to increase our clientele and our business.
Well, I'm going to put these on while you're talking because I always wear my daily pearls, which are these cowrie shells here, just a single strand. But this statement piece that you're talking about, Corey, it definitely is one that people ask about. Will ask about, because whenever I've seen others with this type of necklace on, they always want to know where it came from, what is it, and all of those good things. So as you see, it's a whole strand of cowrie shells. It's just a beautiful piece. And as educators, as entertainers, we are edutainers. We do multimedia presentations. And so a lot of times we can give historical info as well as entertaining information. We can add stories to it. We can add interpersonal stuff. It's a way to make sure that our investments pay us. So,
and again, when you're making purchases for your business and you're out there, make sure that they have a purpose. Make sure that they're practical. And I'll show you an example. This looks like to you an average backpack in the design. How would you describe the design, LaQuita Marie?
This is actually kente. So from Ghana, if you are a Ghanaian, you would recognize this. If you're a cultural person, you would know that this cultural piece is a Ghanaian print. No. So kente is the country's signature print. And the way kente works is it's hand woven. I won't give all the stuff. You book us, you'll find out.
Now, this is a nice looking piece, but it's also very practical because it allows us to safely carry one of our artifacts, which is an ahase. A lot of people call these shekades, but when I found that when it has a handle like this one, it's called an ahase. Now, this is a very large one, and we don't typically see these out in festivals. We got this one at a festival. They're not typically this large.
And this one does have the cowrie shells, and a lot of times they only have the beads, whereas this one has cowrie shells. So it's one of our prized artifacts, actually. And that's one reason why we carry it carefully in a padded bag. I do have a photo to show some of these backpacks for sale. Go ahead.
And we use this for practical purposes because it is an artifact that we use as one of our teaching tools. So when we're out there purchasing, we're purchasing with a purpose. It's not just because of the way it looks and the way it feels, but it's also what purpose does it serve for our clients. So when you're purchasing things for your business, you're looking at it from not how it feels and looks to you, but how does it best serve your clients and your customers?
Yes. So this particular, I'm showing right now some other necklaces, because these necklaces right here on the table, I am going to show another statement piece that I purchased, a couple of statement pieces that I purchased from this particular vendor. He was Nigerian. And so another nice thing is to find items. Oh, there's backpacks again. Find items that service you, and that a place where you can learn something about the vendors and all of those good things. I'll show you real quick. This particular statement piece right here. I won't take it off. Well, I'll put it on. I was trying not to have on like all the jewelry all at once, but I can just lay this one on top to sort of give you the effect. Okay. Again, this is something that I can wear every day, or I can wear for business purposes, but it's a great business investment that has a return on investment.
Speaking of return on investment, they're also having a great way to display and to carry things. Those are those conversation starters that get people to draw people to your presentation to want to purchase a product or a service from you. So We have a great leather bag that we purchased that we use to carry our digital products, like our audio books. We use them to carry our puzzles. We have all sorts of keep a lot of our products and services in that leather bag.
Now,
people really focus on the bag.
Yeah, it's leather.
That draws them to the actual product.
And this one on the screen green is not mine. This is just one similar to mine that I've had for years. And so like Corey is saying, we saw this one this weekend at the festival. I will show you how we use ours. I'm going to try to lift it carefully because it's full. So here we are. If you look in our prior episodes, you will see that it's in the episodes as part of our setup, as part of our backdrop. So I have these things popping out here just to show you that right now we do have our gimbal in here. We can carry our microphone, our portable microphone. Also inside of here, the puzzles that we sell are in here. So this is another branding opportunity so that when people look to buy our puzzles, then it has Atumpan on it. And these are something that we created in one of those simple software places. So this carries everything. It carries our checkout. It carries our signage. Remember, we talked about signs. And so all of these things we purchased with a purpose. We bought the puzzles and they're on our website to sell. So you purchase with a purpose. And as you see on the back, this is woven. And it's just a statement piece that I think we've had this in pretty much every stage play that you've written, Corey. It always makes it to the stage. Yeah, it always makes an appearance. Speaking of appearances and Atumpan, go ahead and tell us what you're going to tell us so we can do a quick commercial break.
So pro tip number 1, again, make money while marketing. Make sure you have signage, business cards, all things, proper clothing, all things to speak to you and your business to make people want to come and see and learn more about what you're offering. Pro tip number 2, purchase with a purpose. Buy those things that are going to help you to make more sales. Those conversation starters like LaQuita Marie's necklace, or those signature pieces like the bag that carries the products to draw people to the products and services that you're offering. So find ways to find unique conversation starters that you can wear or display on your table that relate to your business. But before I give you pro tip number 3, we're going to talk about what you can do to be a part of the home team. Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life home team. But first, we want to thank those that have helped to make this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. We're so lucky to have sponsors. Every week we have new sponsors. And this week, Umoja Festival was put on by the city of Portsmouth. So we're even more excited to have them as a sponsor as well.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors. And the music has already been turned down. So thank you, Selecta.
Yes, here are the sponsors. Let's go ahead and say thank you and we'll get right back to the show. Oh, we have our returning champs. Here they are every week.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you, David and Christine Brooks, for choosing us again.
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Bought us 99 coffees and Decaffeine 1.
Supreme sponsor, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thank you for choosing us again, JBWR.
Supreme sponsor, the city of Portsmouth, Virginia.
The sponsors of the Umoja Festival.
Yes.
Supreme sponsor, AJ is road tripping. Check out his YouTube channel.
AJ.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhislife.com.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Commercial
remember,
break is done.
And remember, if you want to be part of our home team, don't forget to go to blindguyhiswife.com and take a coffee break by clicking the green coffee cup. That way, when you click the green coffee cup, she gonna say,
"What you doing?"
Now I'm gonna say, "Girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm fitting to take this like a banner stand and stir it like coffee."
Yes. So when you head over to blindguyhiswife.com, you will see the coffee cup. Click it. It opens a widget. Corey has been blind 25 years, so we always type in 25 years, 25 coffees instead of choosing 1, 3, or 5 coffees. We just type in 25. Leave your name, say something nice, and you'll see how you're supporting our nonprofit organization. You see all the good work that we're doing. So thank you so much, Ann Dale, for those coffees. Thank you so much, AJ is road tripping, Healthy G Mom, so many people there. Clarence have supported us and we do appreciate you. Let's get into the final talking point on how to have business investments that pay. We talked about making money while marketing, purchasing with a purpose, but you have to build those business relationships, y'all.
Now, building business relationships is all about what we're talking about. And part of that is we have been going to different festivals and doing different things to actually build our brand.
Yeah. So what's happening here is that whenever you're building those business relationships, that means you're talking to people, you're asking people how, how your business can complement each other's, for example. So where we bought this bag from, I forgot to show this leather bag. I created an amazing, okay, wait. First of all, I have to ask a few questions about this bag because we have a lot of in-person places that we are invited to, and this particular bag, it's a leather bag. I'll just hold it by the strap here, and it does have the Virginia May symbol on the back. It does have a zipper pouch on the back of it right there. Inside there's a zipper pouch, and you can zip the whole bag as well, so when you open it you can there's a zipper pouch anyways. But I'll put it up close because our kids were like, I don't know about the fur, mommy. I don't know about that. And I that's kind of what attracted me. I was like, oh, it's unique. It's interesting. So.
That's beautiful. What is that?
Velvet. So, okay. So the gentleman that I purchased this from, this is the story behind it. He locked his keys in the U-Haul that he had rented to bring everything out there from there. He was Nigerian. He has a storefront. He's actually based
in DC.
Was he in DC or Maryland?
DC.
Okay, yes, he's based in DC. And so we had a really good experience with him, helping him. I was able to call AAA, try to call U-Haul. I wound up calling Pop-A-Lock, and over the course of me standing there talking with him, he was like, oh my goodness, you're such a godsend. We have to do something else together. He is the reason that we have not just one, not just two, but he gifted us 3 different backpacks. So that was a business investment that paid off like right then. I got my return on investment right then and there.
Oh, I just forgot. I just remember something. We got to show them the gimmick. How about how everybody needs a gimmick? I'll be right back.
A gimmick. Okay. Whatever that gimmick is. We have about 3 minutes left in the show. So I'm not sure what this gimmick is, but I will show you more of the festival investments that pay, business relationships. So basically what I want to talk about with this is that we have, like I said, several different things that we do. In-person events, in-person, I'll show you these children who are playing the music. We always purchase instruments wherever we are. So whenever we are out, we figured, let's buy these. This is how we were able to, from the different people at festivals, this is how we were able to find some of these instruments. We've sold them along over the years. People always want to know, what can I do with this? How do I do it? Can I purchase this? They want souvenirs. So we let them experience the music. And then what happens is a lot of times they want to buy, especially when you have children. Children see things. We know we have children ourselves. And then what happens is the children are selling the products. We're not saying sell your kids. We're not saying that. What we're saying is you can also buy artifacts such as these for the adults. We've purchased these at different festivals as well. So what I am saying is that our children, they went out, they were walking around and they're looking at clothes, they're looking at bags and everything. But then there's a lady blowing a whistle. And this lady says, she blows a whistle and then she blows these bubbles. Can you hear this? And there's like a unicorn. So this is what I'm saying about, hey, whatever you have for children, if you have something for children, that's a great way to build a business relationship. Look at your markets. What can I sell that would be specific for children? What can I sell that will be specific for adults? So when I click this trigger, pull this trigger, there's a light and there's, oh, you have one too? And there are bubbles coming out. You have the other one. Okay, so two children. We purchased 2 different bubble horses, bubble unicorns. Mine is actually a horse. Yours is a unicorn.
Why did I get the unicorn?
I don't know, but mine is pink. Yours is blue, so I guess it works. So how do
The
we
teenage boys come from the yard, I bring more fire.
pull the trigger, right?
So this is a great gimmick to draw children or draw customers to your tent, because they had a kazoo, they would blow the kazoo, they would shoot the bubbles, and it would just make you stop. So you have something eye-catching. Again, this is a great way to bring people to your table.
Well, that's what I explained, that since we have African instruments and things, that we have sold African instruments. We bought them at the festivals or wholesale from different people. And then, of course, people come, they try them, and then they want to buy them.
So,
yes.
Again, pro tip number one, make sure you have the right signage, plenty of signage, have the right clothing on that matches your brand. Make sure you have business cards or some way for people to connect to your business. Pro tip number two was make sure that you make purchases with a purpose. For example, purchasing an item like this is a great investment, a great way to draw people to your table at a conference, at a festival, at a trade show. Have something like this. I call it a gimmick, but it's more of a prop. Have those conversation starters, like the signature necklace, the baggage that carries your products. That's going to draw people to you to have those conversations. To do the third pro tip, which is to build those business relationships. So that's what we have for you today as far as Blind Guy,
His wife,
Their Life Live.
I say we leave him with some food, because of course we are whole food, plant-based. We encourage you to eat more fruits and vegetables at every meal, or just make sure you eat some fruits and vegetables at every single meal, because we're not fruit hoodlums.
We're not the vigilante, we're not the plate popo, we're not the mealtime Marines or the suppertime security guards.
We just want to be sure that you can live your best life in the healthiest way possible. So we've got this here for you. Today's plant-based treat. Oh, well, am I announcing it, or are you announcing it?
For today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Cheeseburger sliders for parties.
All right, we're going to make some quick sliders. I've got some bread, burgers, cheese, ketchup, and mustard. Let's do it. We're going to put these in the oven, by the way. I've got these all laid out. So the bottom buns are here on the baking sheet. Some people put oil down. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add some cheese to the bottom layer.
Follow Your Heart brand melts. It's plant-based and it's dairy-free.
Onions, garlic, fennel, sweet potato, carrot, celery, collard, purple cabbage, and broccoli are all in these burgers. So now I'm going to add these burgers. These burgers are made with fennel, which has significant amounts of fiber to decrease the risk of heart disease. Fennel also contains selenium to prevent inflammation and decrease tumor growth. All right, I'm just going to add ketchup to each one. Broccoli and cabbage are full of sulforaphanes, which fight colon, lung, and prostate cancer. Also, vitamin C, E, and beta-carotene, which are powerful antioxidants that are great for your vision.
Add mustard and relish if you like.
Sweet potatoes are high in vitamin A and C for a healthy immune system, and they're high in fiber to lower your blood sugar and cholesterol levels. I'll top each one with the other cheese. Remember, this is Follow Your Heart brand. It is dairy-free. Collard greens are amazingly high in vitamin K, which helps with Alzheimer's disease, and high in fiber to help lower cholesterol levels and protect against hemorrhoids, constipation, and colon cancer. Start putting the tops on these.
Toast it at 350 for about 10 minutes to melt the cheese.
It's like a burger. Yeah. With the ketchup and mustard and cheese, it tastes like a burger.
What are your thoughts?
The burger is really good.
Does it taste like a burger or just a sandwich, though?
A sandwich.
But you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
It's really good.
Thank you. Okay.
So far, it tastes like a hamburger. Oh, with the condiments.
Okay.
With the ketchup and the mustard. Because I had made a meatloaf, and it's tasting like my meatloaf.
All right, guys, that does it for this episode of The Blind Guy,
His wife,
Their Life Live. Join us next time as we change your narrative of normal when it comes to your health,
business,
and your wealth. And to say goodbye, we are going to say goodbye the way I tried to say goodbye when we bought these expensive unicorn bubble gums. I tried to say deuces.
Deuces.
Deuces.